Alrighty then, chat. How are you doing? Can you put it in my chest? I'd assume you mean the one down here, right? In which case, yes. Anyway, how are we doing? Hello, Brain and Jar. Hello, AgSegs. Hello, Linky. Hello, Bugtaxi. I'm not sure what you mean by your fanboy goon sesh, but I'm concerned. Hello, Brain and Jar. Hello, Wazizia. Hello, Leah. I don't know why you hate Smark so much. There's no issues with it. TD Bear, Killer Parat, Skull Gamer, thank you very much for the follow. Mast Expose and Motion. How are we doing? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Rev stream because it's aatrox, and spider lobbies are Eggs Jordy. Hello. Do you remember me? Not too well, I'm afraid. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Of course, the first lobby that I joined has nobody in. Shit. You gonna farm revs until aatrox ends? Yes. Hunting to profit off revs? No, I'm gonna hunt. I'm definitely gonna hunt. Although that being said, I do also have 136,000 bits to claim, so revs definitely aren't a bad idea anyway. How is Diaz Minister again? Trust. People are finally discovering that Diaz is actually good for something. Who would have known? I genuinely didn't realize the skyblock community was quite capable of making reasonably intelligent decisions. Sir. Here's the wrong. Oh wait, I genuinely haven't read the perk. I'm gonna be honest. Has the 10x limit? Oh, okay, never mind. It's useless. Terrible decision. Absolutely awful decision. Oh yeah, by the way, so I did start doing a no way access with the Prime. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, sir. Goddamn, wait, how long is that? 4 months? No way. Fuck ads, trust. 2 a.m. stream, bro. Why are you? Okay, damn. Why are you awake at 2 a.m., dude? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna reset session so I can actually see what I do in the stream as opposed to off the stream. Because obviously, stream will not be nearly as good as off stream. It's been added to my total anyway. It's fine. Why the shut up and take my money redraw review has the shoulder popped out of socket? Gonna be honest? I don't know. Wait. What? Hold on, I need to look at it now. Wait a sec. Before I can look at it, I need to find it. I don't know where I put it. Which fucking folder did I put you in? Hey. In here? No. I don't know where the fuck I put it. Can't I? Maybe I deleted it. That would make more sense. That would make sense. Yeah, I think I must have deleted it. Oh no, there it is. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no shoulders popped out of place. How many heart drops? I don't have a clue, honestly. I genuinely don't know. More than 10? I don't know past there, no. Almost 1.5 years followed. Bro, I can't even believe that it's been that long. I'm gonna be honest. My coin cost on adding stars higher than on Wiki. Wiki's not updated. One of the first 5 or 10 that followed. Yeah, no, you've been here for ages. Do you MWK? What do you mean by that? Wait, what is... I don't know what that means. Oh, how much money you make? Good question. I don't really know. I guess I can tell you in, like, an hour. I mean, I would probably say averaging... actually, I have no idea. I could comfortably say I would average maybe 20 mil. 30, maybe 30. After a little while. That sucks. Well, yeah, it's revs. What do you expect, man? Yo, what's good, Brazilian Duma? How you doing? Would you expect revs to be good? I mean, revs is commonly known as the one that you don't make profit from. Like, your setup's like 40 bill. Yeah, but it's not my rev setup is 3 bill. Because the only thing that I actually have for revs specifically is this. Cost of setup does not necessarily mean lot money make. No Sharp 7? Have you seen the price of Sharp 7 right now, bro? Spawn significantly faster? Yes. Only one piece of your armor is 3 bill. That's because of my die. That would be because of the, oh no, it's not, never mind. Oh yeah, no. No, 2 pieces are like, But no, my rev setup is only 3 builds total, because literally the only thing is, what'd you call it? Is my Halberd of the Shredded. That's the only thing I actually specifically have for revs. Everything else is just general Slayer stuff. And I have made far, far more money off of Slayers than I spent on my gear. In fact, probably about triple the amount that I made. Triple the amount of money that I spent on gear. Blaze Slayer carrying profits? Well, yeah, of course. But, you know, I also have a tiny bit more Blaze XP than everything else. Or a tiny amount more kills in Blaze than everything else. Bro said he's going bold at 15k subs. That's on Twitch. Because I know that's never happening. If yes, what? If yeah, what? I'm so confused. What do you mean if yes, what? Huh? GG on killing your first tier 4. Is it worth the day swap revs if I don't have hab tactics? Yeah, I'd say so. It doesn't take any time off your kill. Just gotta get the timing right. Just got Rev 9. Real question. Am I lucky dropping 5 Scythe Blades or already unlucky? No, I'd say that's pretty good. Can I stuck in spider like you do with your flay? Can you do... I'm so sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm so sorry. I don't know what you mean by can I stuck. I'm so sorry, man. 220 to 230 now? W. Yeah, I mean, bosses are a lot like Venom. Oh, stack. Yeah, you can. You don't need a Flaming Flay to stack. You can stack with anything. Yeah, you can stack with anything, as long as it's got Venomous 6 on. I mean, technically you don't need Venomous 6, but Venomous 6 gives so much extra damage. What's the best after Flay? And, Sting. Sting, Claymore. Tormentor. Chimera Flay when? Why would I make a Chimera Flay? Fatal Tempo is better. So, got a ding. Intricate damage on Flaming Spiders with Shadow Fury and 3 out of 4 0-star burning with Lion and First Strike good? I'd say, yeah. Give me your RNG meter all the way to 3.7 mil, I'll turn it off at a certain percent. Oh no, I just keep it off. Why would you make Kime 5 Pooch? Because I'm rich. There's no other reason. Simply because I don't have anywhere that I care to spend my money. The only thing that I do in this game is Slayers. I'm going to be doing like 100,000 tier 4 Wolf at some point. I don't see an issue. I don't really see why not. How do you make money? So I used to do Blaze. I did 90-something thousand Blaze kills, which made me about 140 billion coins. Nowadays, I just do normal Slayers. What die is on your Crimson? Chestplate is Celeste, legs are Aquamarine, and boots are Frostbite. But yeah, I used to make a lot of money from Blaze. Nowadays is not nearly as much. We're only looking at about about 90 mil an hour from Spiders these days. Or Blaze for money now. I mean, Blaze is still by far better than Spider. Like, I only average about 90 mil from Spider. Blaze can go over 120. Especially when you include pet leveling into it. Just as expensive? No, no, Chimera is more expensive. Chimera is far more expensive than Fail Tempo. Fail Tempos. Holy fuck, what? Never mind, they are literally about the same. That's crazy. Is Blaze a pain on high ping? Not really, you get used to it. I did a good amount of my Blaze grind on like 16 TPS lobbies, just because that's how the Nether was. What I need for Blaze say now, alright. Why even save money? Not like Guardian Sale will drop anytime soon. I don't need to save money, though. I don't need to spend money, either. One point fail tempo is like 40 mil per. Yeah. Is there any shard that buffs Damon Shard? I don't believe so, unfortunately. In terms of for money, I'd say about another 100-ish magical power. Probably get yourself hurtful. Well, not probably get yourself hurtful as well. Do you have Crimson? Ah, get yourself up to okay. So you're gonna need to get yourself an Infernal complete or a Fiery completion at bare minimum. Realistically, full Vanquished equipment, whatever daggers, like whatever the highest tier of daggers you can get, that's fine. That's fine. G-Drag, nice, good to see that. Blaze Pet's also pretty good. And then I'd get 3/4 Fiery Crimson and a Warden helmet. Other than that, nice to see MP's in a pretty good spot though. I wouldn't worry too much about MP for now. Do you plan on making a spider guide? I will be making a guide for every single Slayer. There'll be one coming out each week. We're currently almost done with the Blaze one. What is good MP for E-Man? Like 1k. Got a Magma Urchin in one, but yo! GG. We're getting into like 60-second boss plays. Like, once again, 1k. I want to buy Crown of Avarice, but I got Habtac 5 Warden Soulbound. I mean, yeah, fair. Then again, unless you're getting a 1 bill crown, Crown of Avarice, you wouldn't have Habanero Tactics on it anyway. Is there maybe a point where I can just do Magma Urchins for a few coins? Yeah, for sure. Mini bosses make some decent coin. Do you have max MP? I do. Where is Enrager? I mean, I don't have one because I don't have a use for it. I'm not really a weapons collector. Oh, sorry, Enraged Timer. Enraged Timer is in Odin. That is here underneath ability timers. Then the Cocoon Alert is Slayer XP Overlay. Wait, this one is a chat triggers import. ST? It's CT import. Damn. Odin client? Nah. What? No. That is normal Odin. But yes, very much normal Odin. Or just Odin. Is that fine for tier 3s? Yep. Absolutely. Any good mods for E-Man? Just the normal ones. Sky Hanny, Sky Tills, Odin, Slayer XP Overlay. What's the flower thingy? That is a bouquet of lies used for spawning. So it's a homing flower, and if you swap to your Slayer weapon, you get the XP from the Slayer weapon when something dies. Like that. So it kind of just kills everything. 10-star Fiery would work for tier 4 Blaze? Yes. I'd assume you're not doing Blaze for money. And just trying to get Blaze 9. I miss the homing, bro. I don't actually. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe potentially not a great take, but I really don't miss the homing enchant. I'm gonna be honest with you. It would be so unbelievably broken now with stuff like Terminators. How much coins do you think I'm gonna make from Spider? That I don't know. Depends on how much magic find you have and how many kills per hour you can get. At what point do you think I should do it for money? When you can phase skip. So full Infernal Crimson, 1500 magical power, level 200, 1 bill Golden Dragon. And tier 3 daggers with tier 7 enchants. Is about where I'd say you can start making decent money from Blaze. Is this your best setup for Slayers? Yes. How much money do I sink into Blaze to get Blaze 5? Not much. You really don't need to do too much. Wait, they did make Spawning a lot easier with all the XP boosting things to spawn without homing? Yes. I mean, spawning's way faster now than it used to be. Not to mention, anything that you would have used homing on, you just use Bouquet of Lies on nowadays. Did they release Tier 5 revs yet? Have you played the game in the last 5 years? Just asking for a friend. No, 6 years. Lunamatic, how you doing? How you doing? 1, 2, 3. Alright, okay. Your net worth? When I have all of my items, about 103 billion. I'm just very spread between me and my co-op mate and one of my friends right now. What do you use for Frosty Stack? Just term? On spiders, the only thing you can realistically Frosty Stack properly with is a Flaming Flay. It's not needed, though. Frosty stacking just makes life easier. Yo, Coach, hello. Lord, when I started, End Island was the new hot thing. When I started, we were in Dwarven Mines times. I mean, that profile is... You're going to sell all the drops when aatrox ends. I'll probably sell all the drops once I get... I'm going to keep everything for the next 10 million XP. And then sell after. Except for shards, of course, because I mean, there's no point in keeping those. They're just going to be a nightmare to sell if I try and keep them all. You need 47, fishing 47, flaming flay? Yes, yes, yes. Do you use Bouquet of Lies to spawn Svens? No, I just run around meleeing. Best RNG meter selection for Spider Slayer, that would be Tarantula Silk. Yo, Lagchan, thank you very much for the follow. Watching recommended. Lackey raid. He said he couldn't raid because your raid preferences, but it's just me. What? What do you mean because of raid? What? Wait, what? Huh? Huh? Hello, Blaze. Willem Balls? Girl Rod? Hello, hello. Wait. Raid preferences? The fuck? I don't... Huh? Something to do with my account. Oh, okay, I see, I got you. Bro, I was so confused. Well, how you doing? Yo, Lufo, thank you very much for the follow. How's it going? Besides players, which Slayer is the best to do right now? I know E-Man is cooked and has been cooked. Spider. Very much Spider. Girl Rod, thank you for the follow. How's Rev going? It's alright. It could definitely be more efficient. Have a good day, and you as well. How are you doing? I am doing great, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Well, thank you for asking. Just a lot of grinding. Oh, there's a guy in here. Okay, that's my bad. Okay. That's not my bad. How do I pronounce your name? Just Fire. Fireworks. There is no decent way that I can think to pronounce the whole thing. So usually we just go with Fire. Do we still allow upside down? Oh yes. Absolutely. Is Wasp not worth it for... Wasp is worth it for meter if you're going to spend billions of coins on Ananke feathers. Otherwise, Wasp is not worth it for meter. If you have a shit ton saved up, I don't think I have many saved up. Yeah, I only have 9. Not really too sure why to sell them now, but fucking what? Sorry, what do you mean 7 mil? Without a rank, hope and pray. Alternatively, what's your gem? Have you played Ghost of Yote yet? I have not, no. Give me a second on the squats. Let me do that. But yeah, Simon, what's your IGN? Alright, this, I'm just gonna get rid of that. That is completely worthless. I'm just asking. Oh, okay. No worries, no worries. If you ever need a private lobby, just party me and I can get you one if I'm online. Right, give me a second. I've got to do dumb stuff. I'll take these off actually. What a time for a follow! What a wonderful time for a follow! Brilliant! Oh, that's it. What a great time. Hi, new here. Why the fuck have you just done that? Okay, so, so, don't worry about it. No, there's a channel point redemption, which allows you to, which basically, you can make me do squats, but I don't really treat it like that. People just kind of make me do random shit. I genuinely don't remember the last time that I actually got told to just do squats. Hey, it's more fun this way. Yeah, you're dead. Bro, do you mind? I still play revs like I'm on the other profile. Like, I still run away from the boss when I can just stand still. It does, like, no damage. Would have been better if it was a raid? Yeah, true, actually. Although that's happened, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the raids during weird times have just happened too often at this point. I still think that it's really hard to beat that one clip that Maz has, or on Maz's chat, of him just going, yo, I wonder what Fire's up to. It just fucking... Wait a minute, I need to find it. It's such a great clip. This is actually such a banger. What do you have on your Huntex, Tormentor? Where is it? Oh my god, Rich. Look, man, it made a great video. How much are you making from revs, hunting, doing revs? Like, maybe 15 to 20 mil an hour from just the hunting? It ain't great. It's a lot more than I'd be getting if I wasn't doing the hunting, though, to be fair, so... It's fine. We take it. There we go. There's my favorite clip. It's too much effort for that much. I know. But at the same time, it's guaranteed profit, so I'll take it. Where's my... Still one of my favorite clips to date, chat.
What's Fire doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm doing great, Chris Barnett. How are you doing? Oh, wait, no, oh, wait, I need to move my, wait a minute, let me turn off my camera real quick. It's just his reaction, man. It's just his reaction. Bro. Bro, that shows the worst possible time to click onto the stream. Bro, that shows the worst possible time. Which Mayor won? Unfortunately, we have got an aatrox. Okay, fair enough. I'm dealing 0 damage. Better content than anything skyblock? Trust, though. Wonder what Maz was thinking at that exact moment. I'm not entirely sure if I'm looking at his face. I don't know whether I want to know, actually. It's just like the genuine question beforehand of, oh, I wonder what Fire's doing right now. That just elevates the clip so much. Early bird stream? Early bird stream. We early? I mean, I've kind of got nothing else to do. Oh, is that a back-to-back? God damn it! Yo, why you gotta get? Nah, why you gotta give me a snake rune, man? You can't be doing that. I thought this would be good. Poke of Lies is such a... It is, man. It is so good. And anyone that says otherwise is frankly just wrong. Me bored? Have you considered doing like a really repetitive action? I've heard that makes everything better. I have some bug. I'm doing no damage at the moment. Did you hit something with a hunt axe? I know repetitive are right now. No, that's cooked. I have a broken ankle. Yeah, walk on your hands. Strand's right. Strand's got it. For 6,000 damage? It could just be a HYPIXEL moment then. What do you think pest farming makes nowadays? As far as I'm aware, it's still over 30 mil. Which, for a farming method, is pretty damn good. Well, I really need to get sharp 7 on this halberd. But, like, at the same time, RNG meter for revs is hard. Yes, yes. Unless unless you're me and you decide, oh yeah, I'll just have my meter off for the whole time. We are now above meter for heart. This is a bad game, frankly. Terrible video game. I have a sharp 7 up for 300 mil. Yeah, that ain't 7. Have an iron Jimmy off, not still kind of good. I mean, it's not bad, provided you're actually going to use it when you should be using it. Tool swapping pest hunting is crazy. Trust. I mean, okay, it will never sell because sharp 7 is back down to like 200 mil again. Or it's going down and it's like 200 mil right now, so 300 mil will never sell. I'll stick my meter on my die if I turn it off. You see, I would do that, except the thing is I want to actually once I've got once I'm finished with the 50 mil, I want to be able to just use all my meter on a heart. And if I drop a die, then that means I don't have any meter, and that's not meta. I believe aatrox won over Diaz. I mean, I in fact can believe aatrox won over Diaz. Why do you deal that much damage? MP or combat level? Everything. Max MP, max combat level, about as good gear as I could possibly have, and almost as good gear as I could weapon as I could possibly have. Missing a singular enchant that I'm not willing to pay for. Because it's stupid. LF one tap. I don't think you can one tap without Mastiff swapping. Which is not worth doing. Or a true one tap. I mean, a true one tap would be the only thing worth doing. Would have had full perk aatrox next week though if Diaz did win. Yeah, but you're expecting the skyblock community to be smart enough to realize that. The times that we actually get a good, like, smart Diaz vote is 1 in a million. Diaz almost never gets voted in when she should be voted in. aatrox only has 3 perks. He was one of the few mayors that didn't get changed. Mayor schedule set? Nope. Only the only set mayors are the special mayors. Justice for aatrox and Paul. Okay, call me crazy, but they did not need a rework. The other mayors needed a rework or a buff. But aatrox and Paul, they do not need a 4th perk. Like, look, man. Swear he's soon? He's probably a solid month away still. I think aatrox and Paul are... aatrox and Paul are powerful enough as they are. Jerry is 2 mayor side. Oh, shit. I guess I'm going back to Revs in 2 weeks then. Tiger or Lion for DPS? If on melee, Tiger. No, on melee, Lion. Very much Lion. Lion's OP if you're getting hit at the same time. If you're not getting hit, then Lion's not that amazing. I think aatrox will get when Guardian's Day gets added. I mean, maybe. If aatrox is in the If Aatrox ends up being in the running at the same time. You have Max the shard that gives meter. Yes, yes. Get to max out some Slayers this week. Tara, Sven, and maybe even Blaze if I have time left. I mean, yeah, for sure. Blaze is actually a pretty good one to do in Aatrox. You say Tiger is better, but for Slayers, it's trash. Yeah. Tiger is good if you're using a bow. If you're using range damage, Tiger's really, really good. If you are using melee, Lion is one of the best pets in the game. That 200% damage after getting hit is so strong. Especially for such a cheap pet. Unlike the other one. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Understandable. Like, Finnegan and Diaz are the ones that... No, Diaz doesn't need a buff. I'm gonna be honest, Diaz, I don't think actually does need a buff. I think Diaz is fine. Finnegan, I will be with you on that one. I don't think Finnegan's great. Lion or with a skeleton for dungeons. With a skeleton on floor 7 boss room. Outside of that, if you're, once again, if you are a melee... actually, Lion's not that good in dungeons, because you don't really get hit all that often. I'm gonna be honest. And when you do get hit, it's probably not by the mob that you're trying to kill. Yo, Sixpack, thank you very much for the follow. Skeleton, once again, if you're using a bow, Skeleton's very good. If you're not using a bow, Skeleton's not very good. Actually really strong, but people just don't enjoy farming. Also fair. Actually, you raise a pretty good point. I can't really give my opinion on Finnegan, because I don't think I've ever used Finnegan, ever. Okay, no, pet progression is not scuffed. Combat pet progression is scuffed. Combat pet progression is absolutely cooked. Do a gritty. No, no. No, no, no. That's straying a little bit far from the squat. Like, most pets are, most skills actually have fairly decent pet progression. Combat's just absolutely cooked. Like, out of dungeons, combat is literally lion pet G-drag. Would eat corn horizontally. Horizontally. Is that not... Is that not... What? Is that not how... Huh? Who the fuck eats corn vertically? Yeah, bro, just get a masterclass on the art of confusion. T-Rex is good, is it not? T-Rex is good for a starter pet. T-Rex isn't... T-Rex falls out of being good for most of the game, unfortunately. Because a high-level T-Rex will just get beaten out by a low-level lion. Is it Diaz or Aatrox? It is Aatrox. If it was Diaz, I would be doing spiders right now. How you doing, Nara? What's your Warden Heart meter at right now? 3.8 million. And Void Kip was good, was good. We'll be at 4 million rev. We'll be at 4 million meters soon. Yeah, honestly, I might just go all out on XP, to be honest, and fuck the hunting. He's so fast. What it takes to go from museum milestone 5 to 10? I don't think very much. I'm not too sure. I think it can be done quite cheap though. How to kill the mage outlaw? I just get one tapped. Are you trying to hit the boss whilst it's in the air? Maybe? Yeah, well don't do that. It reflects all damage back to you when it's in the air. It also says this in the chat when it's in the air. Sven is born, I'm gonna get Tower 9 first. Fair. What do you think is the best update recently? I mean, Tarantula. We haven't had enough updates recently to actually say one's the best. I can't call foraging update the best update recently because it's a third of an update. It's not complete. So I feel like Spider's kind of the only real choice. Do you know if there's any tower skips? There are not. Good times are like 20 to 25 seconds. I'd say is a decent time for Tara. Let's say I get Reaper Armor for buff. Won't be better because I have one helm because of the 100 speed. So let's say so more damage or Primordial start. Just go with three pieces of Reaper and Primordial helmet. We'll do you just fine. For revs at least. If that's what you're meaning. Or if you're meaning literally just Reaper Armor purely for the buff itself, I don't see what Warden has to do with that. Somehow do more damage with Primordial. Are you at 400 speed? Emat? Nah, Sven. Sven will be the worst because I actually enjoy Eman. Oh, there goes my headset. Oops. I forgot to charge it. Oh, what the fuck? Yes. Good question. In that case, I don't really know. Hey, they've made Primordial non-dungeonizable. I like not being locked to adaptive. I mean... Reaper buff gives 100 more speed. So that goes to Warden ability for more damage. My question is, won't that be better for damage than just getting buff with Primordial? So, Warden caps out at 400 speed. Anything past there won't give you any more damage. If you already have 400 speed, using Reaper Armor will not buff Warden further. Warden caps out at 4... Does it? Oh, in that case, then yeah, I mean, Warden is... Once again, Warden should be better than Primordial for pure damage anyway. The only reason I keep recommending people to use Primordial is because Warden halves your speed, which means any form of spawning is goddamn awful. 20% more damage. Does that mean the damage is in the weapon damage or actual damage in... I believe it says weapon damage, doesn't it? Yeah, base weapon damage. Yeah, Warden is better for single hit than and for DPS than Primordial anyway. You just lose so much time in spawning when using Warden. Just get Crown of Avarice. Do not just get Crown of Avarice. Crown of Avarice is only good if you have most of your attributes maxed out. If you have most of your damage attributes maxed out. Otherwise, Crown is pretty shit, actually. You need a lot of additive damage buffs for Crown of Avarice to actually be good. Does E-Man make worse than Sven nowadays? Unironically, I actually don't know. They are both tragic. Probably not. I'd say Sven's probably still a little better. Can I do tier 4 Blaze with Primordial? I would recommend a Warden for Blaze over Primordial. Purely because Warden buffs one of the dagger abilities. Is better than Warden for me. Yes. Do you have most of your damage attributes maxed out? Do you have decent armor and a decent weapon? Do you have a golden dragon? I don't have the 1% crit damage and the 1% strength one, though. Bro, that's 2. What do you... That's literally 2 attributes. Yeah, like, no shit, Crown of Avarice is actually still good for you. Those are the expensive ones? Yes. But yeah, like, obviously Crown of Avarice is going to be good because you already have a bunch of additive damage. It's so expensive? Fair, fair, fair. Improve my gear, like, in general for E-Man. Now I got 30-second bosses. First, use Warden Helmet. Crimson Helmet is useless when it comes to Enderman Slayer. It's so much worse than Warden. Right, what else we got? But speed, just take the helmet off when you're spawning and put it back on when the boss spawns. Best RNG to set for E-Man, Judgment Core. Who else? Fuck with Gravity Falls. Trust. So good, man. Crimson Helmet over Warden. It's really not, but I hate my speed dying. Crimson Helmet for most things is better than Warden. E-Man is not one of them. Warden Helmet buffs Fire Aspect and Venomous quite a lot. And Warden, making Warden so much better for E-Man than Crimson Helmet. Also for money? Yep, just Judgment Call. It's not better for Blaze, is it? Yep, Warden is the... Until you have 1700 magical power, Warden is the best helmet for Blaze. I mean, okay. You already know what I'm gonna say, and it's magical power. Like you already know that I'm just gonna say magical power. Until you have how much? 1700. What passes it at 1700? Infernal, Crimson Helmet, and Crown of Avarice. What tier does Crimson do more DPS than Necron? I believe Burning. Could be wrong. Habon Helmet? If you want. The reason why 1700 magical power before when it comes to Blaze is because of skipping. So the whole reason that Blaze is so good for money is phase skipping. And Warden Helmet buffs one of the dagger's abilities by quite a lot, making you reach the cap a lot easier. Crimson and Crown of Avarice do not buff it at all. Burning 7-star is when its stats become better. Crimson is better at like 5-star heart. Yeah, something like that. In terms of actual like pure damage, because of the swipe, Crimson's better a lot earlier than that. In terms of stats, it's better at burning 7-star. Only downside to like Hot Crimson is its EHP is tragic. 10 star hot is equal to Necron, I've heard. In stat-wise, no. Can I borrow a wooden helmet? I'm afraid Linky has my only unsoulbound one. $25 star? What? My guy, where? What? 25? What? What? What do you mean 25 star? Huh? I'm sorry? Huh? My bad, 15 star? Yes, I am wearing 3 pieces of 15 star. Bro, if they added 25 star, goddamn. Kudra would be crazy money if they added 25 stars. Like, Kudra's already very good money. But Essence would go up in price so much. Thought Rev didn't give profit? It gives profit after a while. And if you hunt during the spawn, it's 100% profit per boss. Like if you hunt these guys with the black hole. How much does Tara make for you? About 90 mil an hour. I mean, I think during pull you even make profit without hunting. You make Rev is profit. You just might have to do a lot of it. I mean, 2.8 bill, maybe I don't got this. What's your MP? 1866. What do you think if Iron Man? What do you think if Iron Man? What do you mean, if Iron Man? Primordial best for Spider if you don't have Crimson. Yes, yes. Thought Kudra died. How much they making right now? Still over 100 mil. Upside down, so put your head on the ground and squat that way. Alright, I guess we're going upside down again. Yes, Jacob? Oh, of Iron Man. Not my favorite thing. Best to have RNG on Tyra Silk? Yes, yes, yes. Wanna give me 100 mil? No. Hello, dub bro. How's it going? How's it going? No. How much does Kudra make? It's still over 100 million coins an hour. Would you say Hot Crimson is good enough for Spider Slayer? I would probably go up to Burning, to be honest with you. Cool, nearly fucking died there. I'm in love? Yeah, I'd fucking hope so. I'm your wife. I thought he was gonna do a flip. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do something like that. What kind of talent do you think I have, sir? I can't just... Like, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? What kind of multi-talented skyblock streamer do you think I am? To be able to just, for example, whip out one of those. That was terrible. Wednesday night. Thursday. Saturday. But you can't do a double flip. I would hit my ceiling. Like, Chad, I am short, by the way. That's my ceiling. My ceiling is so low. Physique reveal when? I'm small! See? I'm tiny. I'm a little guy. He has potential. Now, last time someone said that, they tried peer pressuring me into becoming a femboy. How tall are you in centimeters? Good question, actually. Takes it outside. It is very raining. Okay, well, I was told I need to do a flip every time I get an RNG, so, I guess we go back to this, then. Well, damn. Bro, I literally just sat down, man. When did you learn to do a flip? Like 10 years ago? Maybe 12, 20 years ago? Wait, how tall is 165 centimeters again? How tall is 100? Wait, how 5'5"? Yo, fuck you! I'm 5'6". I'm not 5'5". Admittedly, barely better. Like, yeah, it's still small, but it's 168 centimeters. God damn it, I'm 1 centimeter away from perfection. If you and Epic ever met up, how bad would the height difference be? It wouldn't be great. What are you grinding for? 50 million XP. Can I borrow 100 mil? Because I 100% drop core from E-Man because meter. I am afraid not. I'm not really a bank. Is it worth it to use Primordial on Blaze, or do you need Vanquished? So, Primordial is if you're skipping at the moment, like it depends. If you're currently skipping, it kind of depends on how good your gear is. Because you can use Primordial with very good gear and still skip. If you're not skipping, then yes, go for the Primordial, absolutely. Date or fraud? Right, fraud better come out soon. I've been waiting. What can I grind for coins? If you want to do Slayers, you could do tier 5 Tarantula or tier 4 Tarantula even. You could do tier 3 Revs whilst hunting all of the mini-bosses and golden ghouls. You could do tier 5 Revs whilst hunting all the mini-bosses and golden ghouls. If you have a Hyperion, you could hype and hunt Smoldering Blazes. That makes very good money. Crimson Isles mini-bosses make pretty damn good money. Stuff in the Rift still makes very good money. What else we got? Obviously, we've got mining. There's plenty of things. Pest farming. Is it worth getting paid chests in Burning Tier Kudra? Yeah, I mean, I'd say so. Then I can pay you back. I am not a bank, though. What axe is this? This is a Halberd of the Shredded. Why does it have so much range? It doesn't. It has normal range. But it has an ability where you can throw it. See? So I just spam both of them. Can we borrow 100 mil? No, I'm not a bank. 22 mil and the next drill tank is 17 mil to upgrade. Do I spend the 5 mil on MP or the whole 22 mil? If your main money-making method is mining, I'm gonna be honest. I would probably recommend just saving, or just... Yeah, I would recommend just putting the 5 mil into MP and putting the 17 mil into the tank. I'm not a bank still. How many feathers would I need to bank for a handle? Unsure. Actually, I'm gonna sell some stuff. I give you 2 coins, you give me 1 coin. That doesn't seem like it would benefit you very well. To be completely honest. 1 block of reach, this is true. $38 feathers for a full handle. That's actually a lot. I don't think it's particularly worth it to put feathers into a handle. Rarest RNG is a Warden Heart. Not worth nearly as much as it used to be, but still decent. It's probably going to go back under 100 mil, I think, during aatrox. Yeah. That's rough. What power scrolls on daggers? Onyx? Wait, there's Onyx power scrolls? No, I didn't realize. I thought there was, I didn't realize there was Onyx power scrolls, I'm going to be honest. Be a normal profile? It would be, yes. As much as I would love to do an Iron Man, and if I was YouTube only, I probably would do an Iron Man. It just wouldn't work for streaming very well. Why are you using a bouquet of lies? Faster spawn. And bouquet is speedy spawn, especially when you're sword swapping. Jasper or Opal? I would recommend Jasper, personally. Should I use Bouquet of Lies on Tara? If you're spawning in the Spider's Den, then absolutely yes. If you're spawning in the Crimson Isles, no. What's your setup for Slayers? 1 Bill Crown of Avarice, 3 pieces of 15-star Infernal Crimson, Rift Necklace, David's Cloak, or Annihilation Cloak, Primordial Belt, Magma Lord Gauntlet, or Shriveled Bracelet. Whatever the best Slayer weapon is for that specific Slayer. And either a Bouquet of Lies or a Hyperion for spawning. Why not Annihilation Cloak all the time? Because I sometimes hunt while spawning revs. So I just leave David's Cloak on when doing revs. What stone and tunings do I use? Hurtful, and as for tunings, you've got to figure that one out yourself. Why are we doing revs? Because it's aatrox, and that means nether lobbies are going to suck balls. Anyway, we can trade 1 coin for a stick. Sure, why not? Am I giving the stick, or are you giving the stick? Which side's the stick coming from? Me. Alright, got it. Bet. I need to remember this is an important stick. That's going in the quote book. I really need to turn on the quote bot the quotes bot again. Name it if you can. I will. You know what, Chad? When they add in tier 5 Sven, I kind of hope that they add a new equipment piece. I think it'd be great if they add a new, like, best-in-slot equipment piece for Slayers. Cruncher, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Like, I think it'd be pretty good. Either, like, a cloak or a bracelet would be great. I think it'd be quite cool for, like, each Slayer to give one piece of really good equipment or armor. Like, Revs gives Warden Helmet, which is a really good helmet. Tarantula tier 5 gives Primordial Belt, which is an incredibly good belt. I think that'd be really nice. For each one to give something really good. Looting 5 before enchanting 60? Yo, W. Since you make coax out of fur. Wait, actually, wait. That goes hard. You right. Yo, so Sergio? Hello. A fur coat would actually go hard. I mean, I guess one of the harder things, they'd have to balance it a little bit with... They'd have to give it at least 2 Magic Find, or a really good ability, to balance it out with David's Cloak and Annihilation Cloak. Steam Autumn Sale on now. Ooh. I will look into it. How much does Looting 5 go for? I will find out in a second. What are you? Oh, you're a golden gold, right. GG. Are you excited for Tier 5 E-Man? Yes. E-Man is by far and away my favorite Slayer. 115 million coins. I just hope they don't make Tier 5 too easy. Is the only thing. Tier 5 E-Man better be better than Tier 4. Considerably harder than Tier 4 Blaze. Not soon? Probably not that soon, no. Primordial Armor or Necron? For out of dungeons, Primordial. In dungeons, Necron. We do need a Tier 5 Sven first. How much Vamp Slayer XP are you going for? Ideally, no more than I currently have. But I have 2 bill health. 2 bill health's not that much, I'm going to be honest. It would still die pretty quickly. If it wasn't for the phases, we can already kill a tier 4 E-Man in a couple seconds. If it wasn't for the phases, the player base could full kill a tier 4 E-Man in a couple seconds. 5 bill would be a lot. What's your favorite skill? I mean, I can't choose combat. Probably fishing. It's got a nice mixture of chill and active. Although foraging's quite nice now. I just don't like dungeons very much. Stick. How? Wait, how did you... Wait, huh? How have you... Wait. How have you managed to contribute over 2,000... What? How have you done that? Okay, I can't rename that. I guess it's going in here. Oh yeah, I forgot someone to give... I forgot how I have that stick. 2,000? How have you given an extra 30 though? Where did you get that from? How to get fishing XP fast? I hate it so much. I mean, there is kind of no way of getting fishing XP fast. What's a good magic find for Blaze? Like 200. Blaze is the only slayer where magic find... Well, Blaze and Tarantula are the only two slayers where magic find doesn't really matter. They're all about just getting as many kills as you can. As Blaze has no rare drops. You can dupe XP Scuttler with Gok, so hotspot fishing Gauntlet of Contagion. Also true. This is a fair point. I lurked. 10 points. Yeah, I know that, but you should. But 2,000 points should be the max you can donate per day. So how in God's name have you managed to donate an extra 30? Is my question here. How have you done this, sir? It's total? Ah, right. I got you. Read? That's difficult. That's a lot of work. My total channel points is over 100,000. That's rather a lot. Dropped 7 hand, GG. What's your least favorite skill? Probably mining. I'm gonna be honest. At least farming is mostly AFK, kind of so I can just do something else at the same time. 2,000 points of what? Twitch channel points. In Twitch at the moment, we've got a community goal. Where people can donate their channel points to it. Least favorite ultra kill level. Honestly, I don't know them all too well off by heart, I'm gonna be honest. But not a massive fan of the first level of Gluttony, I will admit. Unless we're including Encore, in which case I fucking hate Encore with a burning passion. Yo, the Arakan, how you doing? What's good? Why are you streaming so early? Well, didn't have to record anything, so. Well, I mean, technically I do have to record stuff, but I'm putting it off till tomorrow. Slacker? Yep. It's fine. I've only got a bit of recording and editing to do. It's fine. I got time. I've got a lot of videos that I want to put out. A lot of ideas that I want to do. I just don't want to release them too quickly. Like I don't want to go on like 2 weeks of posting 4 times a week. 4 or 5 times a week, because then I run out too quickly. Is the game down or not? Nope. What, do I put RNG meter on dice for Blaze? Yes. Any recommendations for energy drinks? Cocaine. That's not a drink. Not that either. Don't do that. Tells me it's down. You trying to log into the alpha by any chance? I mean, realistically, when it comes to an energy drink and actually being good for energy, Red Bull's genuinely good. Not the best when it comes to taste, but when it comes to actually giving you energy, Red Bull is unironically very good. Monster Energy is also very good as well. I don't really do energy drinks because I kind of just fall asleep. Is there any good money-making method ideas for a Heart Mountain 6 person? In mining, no. Monster's got the taste, Red Bull's got the energy. Do you like Japan? I have never been, and thus I don't think I'm necessarily qualified to say whether I like it or not. Because I haven't experienced it myself. All I've experienced is what we can see on the internet, which is generally not particularly a good representation of most places. I don't really think I can say that I like somewhere after only seeing the good parts. It seems a lot better than England, though. How good is Rift for money? Rift is very good. Rift has very good money-making methods. 20, 30, maybe 40 mil an hour. How do I make you do another backflip? Hope and pray that I get another RNG. What can I do to get at least 20 mil per hour with Spider? Just me that can't... Okay, maybe HYPIXEL is cooked. That's 2 people now. Maybe HYPIXEL is cooked. Okay, so HYPIXEL might be having a bad time. Does looting work for Slayers? It does not, no. Looting has never worked on Slayer bosses. As for getting 20 mil with Spider, I mean, you should be able to get, like, if you have Tarantula Silk on your meter, you should be able to get about 20 mil an hour if you're having 60 to 80 bosses per hour. Who's that guy behind you? The cat? Like 15, 20 mil an hour? Yeah, it's about right, yeah. Not, I don't know how much they are now, actually. I haven't looked into Rift rates for probably half a year. Yo, Sartle. Thank you very much for the follow. I can't even kill the bosses. Okay, so in that case, you're probably not going to be making money from tier 5 Spider. What RNG are you setting right now for Rev? I don't have one. Warden Heart is the best to have it on. I just have my meter turned off. In that case, depending on what your armor is, either Burning Crimson or Primordial would work fine for tier 5 Tarantula. I would recommend Primordial Helmet if you are running Burning Crimson. Even still. As for sword, something like Shadow Fury, Giant Sword, Bouquet of Lies, Scorpion Foil. All work. Oh, we're getting it. My RNG meter's staying off until I reach 50 mil XP. So another... We're gonna have over 30 million XP worth of hearts to climb. What does Hex offer you? Do I have anything that I can put in the Hex? I'll do that. This. It allows you to apply any power scrolls. It allows you to, if you don't have it, to recombobulate something. Apply gemstones to it. Apply any ultimate enchant in the game immediately. Apply any enchant all the way from tier 1 to tier 7. Buy experience bottles straight without having to go back to the bazaar. Apply Book of Stats, Art of War, Hot Potato Books, Fuming Potato Books, Reforge, upgrade with upgrade to dungeon item, upgrade through upgrade all the stars. So like L5 is worth on Atom Split. No. L5 isn't worth it on any layer item. Did you get any RNG today? I have. I'm on 2 Scythe Blades and 1 Shard so far. Looting 5 is more of just a funny on Slayer weapons. Because it does absolutely nothing. I mean, I guess more Enderman pets. That's about it. Slightly higher chance to get an Enderman pet. You know, other than that, it's pretty bad. One for all is better than enchants for Slayer weapons. No. Because champion exists. Also, tier 6 enchants are stronger. I actually don't know how looting works when it comes to Phoenix. I would assume it does. But tier 6 enchants is more damage than one for all, plus champion exists, meaning that one for all on Slayer weapons is fully just useless. Because then you're just throwing away combat XP. An aspect of the Jerry. You think I can do Enderman 4? Yeah, probably. I don't see why not. Nice. Feels so weird. Like I've gone from a profile where every RNG feels huge, onto here where an RNG is just. How worth is the primordial? The helmet, extremely. Helmet's extremely good. The rest of the gear is worse than Burning Crimson, better than Necron. For outer dungeons, of course. So in 5 they come out, they make a good spot for XP grinding. I mean, the hub's not too bad. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. The park's not. The park's better than the hub. I just really hate 121. And thus would just simply rather go in the hub. Oh, the equipment piece. Oh, extremely worth it. Extremely worth it. The belt is amazing. It increases my bosses by about 10 to 20 per hour. Depending on thing, really. 10, 15 per hour, I'd say, on average for most Slayers. You got RNG? Indeed I did. I need to turn on my light, hold up. Is Divine good for Atom Split? Yes, Divine Gift is very good for Slayer weapons. That was a clean backflip. That was many things. It was not clean. I don't have enough height in my bedroom to, like, be comfortable jumping properly. Like, I'm always terrified that I'm going to hit my ceiling. Like, if I actually properly jump for a backflip. I'd be scared of eating carpet. No, carpet. I mean, I'm comfortable with doing them. Have you dropped a die from Slayers? I have not. It would be nice. But realistically, odds are I probably won't ever get one. How do you do your bosses in like 2 seconds? A lot of damage. Oh, speaking of, actually. There's no good reason for me not to be using a Sword of Bad Health. I'm also going to stop hunting. Long hair backflip ability? I'm gonna be honest, the long hair is just there because I can't be bothered to deal with it. It's way too much effort to go and constantly get my hair cut. Want to play Kudra? LF Buzz? Nah. Dayak swap? Why would I Dayak swap? Full Habanero Tactics 5 and Chimera 5 is like 20 or 30 magic find more. Wait, fucker's not gonna lie. Let me play? Oh wait, are you not able to log on? Yeah, quite a few people are having issues with logging on to the game. I mean, Chimera 3 on a Slayer weapon plus Habanero Tactics 5 is more magic find than Daedalus Axe. Chimera 5 is considerably better. Yo, Hackermaster, thank you very much for the follow. Everyone I know with long hair is... Okay, that's kind of wild. What are the odds of that? Hey, I guess the longer our hair goes, the less we care about personal safety. What enchant for Halberd? Alt enchant for Halberd. Swarm 5, if not Chimera. What about Chime 5 Dayax? Still, a Chime 5 Dayax is worse than a Chime 3 Slayer weapon. What's your RNG meter on? Nothing. Is off. Will you ever use it? Yep, once I have 50 million XP total. I'm gonna crash out. I'm sure the server will be back later. Yo, Sertal, thank you very much for the follow. No, that's not a follow. That's a sub. Holy shit. Thank you very much for the sub, sir. Thank you for the tier 1. Very much appreciated. Thank you. And Braga, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. What's a great alt enchant? Also, Swarm or Soul Eater. Are both great. So people wasted their money on Chime 5 Day. Nope. Chime 5 Day Slayer weapons only work on Slayers. How much XP will I have? I'll have 30... So I've still got another 27 XP left to get. So 27 mil plus 4. So 31 million XP. Let me see. 31 million. Divided by... it's just 3.7 million. It's probably the easiest way to do it. 8. I'll be able to get 8 of them. Is it actually down? It would seem so. It would seem that people can't log on. If you're already on the server, it's fine. But it would seem that you can't get on the server. Oh, I love the Slayers. Oh, thank you. I love Slayers. Trust, bro. Slayers are great. Best part of the game. Is aatrox minister or mayor? Mayor. Yes, Jacob. So I'll be guaranteed 8 Warden Hearts. Not 80, just 8. 8. Not 80. Only like 800 mil. Guaranteed. Warden makes 0 difference. It's DPS. Warden is DPS, not single damage. Your DPS will be higher with a Warden than a Crimson Helmet. Your single hit damage, I feel like you didn't listen at all when I said Warden buffs Fire Aspect and Venomous. Your single hit will be worse, your DPS will be higher. That isn't a lot? Not really. There's nothing I can do with 800 mil. My next upgrade is a Clover Helmet, which is like 10 billion. Now that I've finished Kime 5ing, Kime 5ing all of the Slayer weapons, there's literally nothing else to get. You can give the 800 mil to me? No, I need it. So there is something. Yes, a Clover helmet. You're gonna get a combat 150 finishing all these Slayers? Probably not. I doubt it. So no difference. No, well, fair play. Then I have been lied to. My bad. Every E-Man main that I've ever talked to has told me that Warden Helmet's considerably better than Crimson. That is my bad. Do you make these textures yourself? I do. Fuck, I forgot to release 1.8 last night. Shit. Alright, I guess I'm doing that after this stream. Whoops. That's sick. Thank you. I would like to be able to do it. I'd like to be able to do it more than I do, to be honest. But at the moment, I just don't have the time to make that many textures. For tier 3 blazes, no the fuck you don't. Brother, aren't you like top 10 kills or something? Or like top 5 kills or something, I swear. How much money can you give me, hypothetically speaking? I know this would be considered IRL trading. 0 coins.
Spots?
No. Okay, first thing, song requests have to be on Spotify. Second thing, no, I'm not listening to Mommy ASMR. I'm sorry, man. To make textures as well? It is, so it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I feel you on the passion side of things. Yo, Tarantula Bot, thank you very much for the follow. Much bright. Could I invest in MP? I think the 15 recoms would be better. Probably, yes. Can you still face skip tier 5 spider? Nope. What mod makes Cocoon notification? That would be Slayer XP overlay. It is a channel point redemption. Alright, what was your IGN now? Eclipse in a Miku. Bro. What? 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 What is... Okay, that's Dungeons Gear. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Free PV stream? No. Oh, no, ain't no way you don't have a G-Drag. No. Surely not. Yo, Comco. Thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? Okay, well... get a G-Drag... Wait. It's only 4k kills for 3rd place? VC, I would unfortunately rather not at the moment. It's only 4k kill... Damn. That's actually crazy. Right, I need Linky to start doing, like M3 and M4. No, not M3 and M4. I need Linky to start doing lower tier dungeons. I need the diamond heads. Yeah, honestly, a G-Drag would definitely would probably do a little fast. I mean, I don't know, man. There's nothing G-Drag MP there's nothing to upgrade for tier 3 blazers though, because you're not going to get any faster. I'm pretty sure there might be a true one-tap floating around somewhere. I can't remember how you do it, though. Well, at least I don't know how you do it. Multiple. Ooh, wait, okay, that's pretty good. Pi can do floor 6 S plus and sub 6. How do you... This is better for money than Rift. Nope. F6 is terrible for money. Even if you're getting like 3-minute runs, it's still pretty bad. Should have upgraded mine before. Real. What mod is it for big drops? Skytills. F2, it's okay. It's definitely not better than Rift. But it's... I mean, yeah, it's better. It's going to be better than F6. Between studies and recoms, yeah. Rift is pretty dog shit. I mean, it's... No. Some parts of it's still pretty good. Scytheblade? GG. Something I find interesting about this account is I get, like, no, I barely ever get severed hands on this account. But on my other one, they're constant. Yo, what's good, Snowy? Snowy? How you been? It's been a hot moment. Good news. How good is it? Me no more HYPIXEL skyblock. Banned or by choice? Are you in the New Blood Discord server? I am not. To use on equipment for Slayers. I just use Brilliant because I hype spawn in Spider. Otherwise, Menacing, Strengthened, both are pretty good. Choice? Well, W. W for escaping. Wait, what is the New Blood Discord server? I'd assume it's a guild, right? Should I be doing Spider in the Spider Island or in the Isle? Okay, it depends. If you're hype spawning, then you do it in the Isle. If you're melee / bouquet of lies spawning, do it in the... No, if you're bouquet of lies spawning, you do it in the nest. If you're melee or hype spawning, you're doing it in the Isles. Could you give me a Crown of Avarice? No. Is Hab Tactics worth going for, even if I only have 4? Yep. Oh, right. Then, yeah, I am not. Wow, I am Skyblock rotted. It's just first assumption is a guild. Oh, that makes sense. No, that one makes sense. Yo, Emma Hazeflow, how you doing? They announced that Ultra Killer's collabing with Pal World. Okay, that is not something I expected. But weirdly makes sense. Bro, K-pop Demon Hunters is already collabing with Fortnite. Bro, it has not been that long since that shit was released, and it's already in Fortnite. 300 kills per hour is crazy. Now I've only just joined this lobby. It'll go down. Give it a bit. It'll go down. Some guy told me spamming tier 3 is very good money. Tier 3 what? Blaze, it is very good money. You are correct. If you're one tapping, then yes, it's very good money. Doing the funny one taps. 6 to 7 second kills. Same concept as double demoning in tier 4. Just in tier 3s instead. Oh, no, you're getting timed out. No, actually, I can't be bothered. What's your money-making method? I did a fuck ton of blaze, and now I just live off of that money. Or I'm not in any desperate need for money anymore. I don't really have any upgrades that actually do anything. So nowadays, I just grind slayers and make small amount of money. Before blaze, skill grinding. And 10,000 enderman kills. I mean, the 10k enderman thing wouldn't really work anymore because cores aren't 350 million now. But threatening to time out a sub. Look, man. Shmoo whenever I say those two numbers, Shmoo keeps yelling what number. It was 5.4, including death animation. How in God's name are you getting under 6 seconds? I would assume you're not using Burning Vengeance one tap then. I would assume there's a different one that I'm unaware of. I will give you my G-Drag bank for you to call my school to get me excused. Nope. That feels like IRL trading somehow. What is 6-7? It's 6-9, except somebody got uncomfortable, so they decided to put their foot on the other person's face. They decide to stick their ass in the air and put their foot on their face. How you doing? I'm doing amazing on how to use this. I almost managed to best. I got a sub 6 second tier 3. Wait, Eclipse. Wait, hold on, Eclipse. Are you doing the Burning Vengeance one, or is there another one? Because I am unsure. If you don't need money, no, I never said I don't need money. I just said I have no particular upgrades that will do much right now. Yeah, Burning Vengeance. Then how in God's fucking name are you getting under 6 seconds? If you're getting under 6 seconds, then your timer's off. Because that's physically impossible. Like, yeah, your timer is wrong then, sir. Six seconds is the absolute lowest you could physically go. If everything was timed to complete perfection with 0 server lag, 6 seconds is as fast as it could possibly be. Because the ability takes 6 seconds to activate. Yes, there is a true one tap. I also don't know what it is. But there is a true one tap. What's a good player amount to do spiders? I have no idea. If there's not very many people doing the thing in there, and there's a lot of spiders, it's good. If there's a lot of people and there's not a lot of spiders, it's bad. It's probably the easiest way to do it. Yo! Rusiers, thank you very much for the follow. I probably said that wrong, but how are you doing? There's got to be a faster way of spawning these. I just need to figure it out. Song name, Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer. I've got to fit. I've just realized it's an actual Minecraft due to the ability not going off of actual seconds, but timing in ticks. That's true. That's true. Bro, you just followed. Damn. Subbing before first messages are insane, but thank you very much for the prime. Much appreciated. Thank you, Ruzies. Thank you. Damn. That is wild. And Miriam, thank you very much for the follow as well. Much appreciated from you. I sent my first message, then subbed. Look, I'm sorry. Nobody can ever beat the guy that redeemed VIP before they followed or sent their first message. Nobody will ever beat that. Brother redeemed a 100,000 channel point redemption before their first message or follow. Like, no one's ever beating that. That is, like, that's not just popping in for, like, a literal second. That is them being around for ages. 100,000 channel points takes a long time to get. That went crazy. Yeah, trust. Can mining get 100 mil per hour? Probably not, no. Not unless you're adding in the potential for, like, Divan's alloys. Not Divan's alloys, lockets. And you just get insanely lucky. Aurora Staff wouldn't... Okay, Aurora Staff doesn't have travel time, so it's not a projectile. That wouldn't work. I'm trying to think of something that would... How much can mining get stable? I want to say, like, maybe 60 to 70 on, like, completely maxed out gear with shaft mining. I really don't know, unfortunately. Just thought about it. When you have Hab Tactics 5, it gives 15 magic fine to your Slayer weapons. But you have when full set of Hab Tactics, does it only give... It stacks and goes up to 60. It's really, really strong. That's why a Chimera 3 Slayer weapon is better than a Chimera 5 Daedalus Axe. In terms of magic find, a Chimera 3 Slayer weapon is worse than a Swarm 5 Slayer weapon, but we don't talk about that part. Marina. Surely that's the skyblock mayor, right? Alright, never mind. I guess it's getting skipped. Unlucky, dude. Oh, hell no. So they killed 300 spiders without... That's like... That's a lot of spiders. Yo, wait! The real Don? Real Don YG, thank you very much for the prime. And that's a hype train, goddamn. Well, that's kind of wild. XFZ, hello. What's good, what's good? And sub, enjoy your no ad experience. Life's so much better without ads, trust. Divan's Die, thank you for the prime as well. God damn! Wait, this is wild. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And same to you. Enjoy not having to have to deal with ads. One more and goal hit. I have a goal. Unironically, didn't realize I had that. I've been loving having the stream in the background while I'm doing random things. Some good natter going on, trust. Only the best yap. Most of the time. Sometimes it gets a little out of hand, but... You just said hype. Wait, Kind 3 is worse than Swarm? In terms of damage, yes. In terms of Magic Find, obviously, no. No work and says can't approve. I think Minecraft is I think Skyblock itself is dead at the moment. Like I think the authentication servers are dead. If you're already on the server, you're fine. People are just having trouble logging in right now. I am running 1.8. But I've been on Skyblock for quite a while. And then I guess the 189 authentication's down then. Would have said with Prime, but they don't allow that in India. Hey, all good, man. I'm not going to ask for anyone to sub. Right now online? When did you log on? It's weird that it works on Luna but not Essentials. Huh. What about mods? Where are my mods? Honestly, I don't actually have that many mods. Just Essential. These are the only ones I really have. I run quite a small amount. Especially compared to stuff like 121, which you get people running like 60 mods. Another reason I like 1.8.9. You don't need many mods. There's not, like, you don't have to go... You don't have, like, one mod for one individual thing. It's like, yeah, bro, there's so many mods on modern versions. Even my mod folder, which is, I would consider extremely compact, still has, I think, like, 25 mods in it or something. 30, maybe. But yeah, there's so many. To be fair, stuff like Modrinth does make it very, very easy to keep them all up to date. So I do have, that is nice. Forgot my Twitch password. GG. Frozen set plays, 30 mil per piece, with each piece having 2 master stars. Unfortunate. I guess not much you can do there. Chat trigger adds like 50 things to my folder. Yeah, chat trigger's a little different though. It's slightly different to full mods. I mean, they can still have a pretty big impact on your PC. But the modules are a little bit different. Yo, hello Duck Undead, how you doing, Chat trigger's horrible for performance. I mean, to be honest, I haven't had any issues with it. I know some modules can be very bad. Like, I know some modules can be very, very cooked. When joining on HYPIXEL 1.8, but it works on 121 for some reason. Anyone know what's up with that? Unfortunately, I have no idea. But it seems like a lot of people are having the same issue. Best, haven't done a flip in a while, haven't got a drop in a while. I mean, that clearly obviously just means that, can't join HYPIXEL? Yeah, there's a lot of people that are unable to join. Get destroyed, idiot. I really need to go and remove the wooden singularity off of this, sort of bad health at some point. Can you PV me and tell me why I keep dying on RCM tier 4 E-Man? PVs are a channel point redemption on Twitch, I'm afraid. But are you running any Refrigerate or Ender Relic? Or anything like that? And what armor are you currently using? Hype grind is going good but slow. Hey, I mean, going is better than not going, for sure. I have refrig, no relic. Got it. I mean, refrig should keep you mostly alive as long as you're not just standing in the middle of beams and stuff. And as long as you're not just getting constantly hit by beams. Does shiny add value to anything? Yes. Shiny is worth a little bit more. What's the max cosmetic level to G-Drag? No idea. Mine's currently 866. Or at least this one's currently 866. I don't have the right skin on here, but this would be a lot higher. I believe it's over I know you can over, yeah, I'd assume it's integer limit. I know you can go over 1,000. I might not be able to PV you. I might have to give those points back. Let me check if Skycrypt is up. I think I'm gonna have to go give those points back, I'm afraid. Yeah. Everything appears like it's down at the moment, I'm afraid. Sorry. Nothing I can do about that, though. Another scythe? GGGG. Yo, Exterminalo. How's it going? How's it going? What's the interaction with Primordial and Mosquito? Mosquito gives a higher chance for something to get cocooned. That's how that interaction works? Jumpy HD, thank you very much for the follow. Bro, this has been a wild stream. Holy shit. We've had a lot of follows at this stream. And I mean, a lot of subs as well. Goddamn. This has been an insane stream. Why is nobody using it? One, effort. Two, it definitely is worth it. But personally, I just like Magic Find. But yeah, Mosquito definitely is worth it for sure. I might do a full test of like 1,000,000 XP or something with Mosquito and 1,000,000 without. Although 1,000,000's not very much XP. For revs at least. That's quite a I'd have to be like close to 2 mil. No, actually I feel like 1,000,000 would be fine. I feel like that'd be a reasonable test. Got recommended your stream on YouTube after watching this latest movie a few days ago? Well, that's pretty damn cool. Do you have a combat XP goal? Not really, no. To be honest with you. This like 150 would be very nice. Or 10 billion would be nice. Combined or each slayer? I'm already past 50 mil combined. How much are we combined, actually? Oh, Soupy's going to be down, isn't it? Right. There's no point in checking that. I should be around 90 million XP total now. Maybe a little under. Or actually, no, about 90 million sounds about right, yeah. Ooh, that means we're close to 100 mil total. I could end up being 100 mil just after aatrox ends. Ooh. I haven't done the push-ups yet. Fuck. It's working for me. Alright, give me just a moment. Although I did give their points back. Don't worry about it. Did the plushie consent? Maybe. I hope so. Nah, it's cooked. I mean, it might be because of how long I've had my game open, to be fair. But I don't want to risk restarting right now. However, I'd assume since there's all the login issues that Pv's probably broken for quite a few people. Bro, it's gonna take me like 3 days to finish all these bits, man. Thick of it? Hell no. Might have missed my boss spawn. Honestly, easy to do. I've just realized I don't think I have 400 speed naturally. Yeah, 383. I just teleport around so much, I'm not used to it. Well, the more you know. So that's a mini boss up there, right, as well? Yeah. Oh, holy spawn time. Bro, that's like that's even better than a cocoon. That's the kind of spawn times that you want to see. Just like instant, you know? What in God's name? To that song, fucking roller coaster trust. You know what, bro? You know what? Thick of It was a disgustingly bad song, but holy fuck, was it an amazing marketing. Like, Thick of It is practically a masterclass in marketing, though. Is there a cocoon notification mod? For 1.8.9, there is Slayer XP Overlay, which is a chat triggers module, and that has a cocoon notifier in it for bosses and bosses only, though. It doesn't have a notifier for mini bosses. Not gonna lie, thought that was a mini. I should ask Oblong how the download stats for Slayer XP Overlay are looking nowadays. Honestly, that module's come so far from where it used to be. Bro, like, originally that just started off something, I'm pretty sure, because I asked for a... I'm pretty sure Slayer XP Overlay only actually was made in the first place, because I asked Oblong if they were willing to make a kills per hour tracker. The bug where you can't join is Microsoft. It started 30 minutes ago and went through full through. If you closed your game and tried to start, they are working on it. Saw a report about 15 players having the same issue. Yeah, there's a ton of people struggling. Hate doing shadow cruxes. Honestly, I can't lie, all cruxes kind of suck. Scribes are probably the worst. In my opinion, at least. Where do you get Slayer XP Overlay? It is a chat triggers import. Which means it is just CT import Slayer XP Overlay. Something with Prism? It says can't identify. Something with Prism. It's not just Prism, don't you worry. It is pretty much 1.8.9 as a whole. Puff Crux equals infinite money? On guard. 121 works, I guess? Apparently, yes. I mean, I would rather not test it. And then get locked out. I can get Duolingo gift from subbing to you? I think so. I don't want to say yes, because I've never actually read the message. I'm also pretty sure it's just a badge. I have not actually read what the thing is, though. What armor are you using? I'm thinking of investing Fiery. Do you think it's worth it? Fiery is definitely worth it, yes. I'm currently using 15-star Infernal. However, Fiery is, well, I mean, it's a pretty good upgrade over Burning. Is it a Hypixel Mojang thing? It's a Microsoft thing. Most of it's sold? WW. Is there anything else I can Frosty stack with? Fail Tempo Terminator, I believe. But Frosty stacking's not that helpful, really. Oh, Venomous stack. Anything. Whatever your main weapon is, just put Venomous 6 on it. The only reason I use Flaming Flay is purely because of convenience. Where you could PV me after the stream? Once it's available? Yeah, I mean, once it's available, for sure. Made 3 bill in Diana? W? Nice. Any idea what that money's going into? Oh, I thought I would spawn. I'm gonna be honest. Well, shame. Blaze Slayer, W-mans. That's what we like to hear. Right, watch the admins give Blaze Slayer a full rework and absolutely kill it. Already have Fiery and G-Dragon, all that? Nice, 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 nice. We're to 1450 MP, nice. Wait, that's actually pretty close to skipping territory as well. In terms of the MP, at least. Blaze Slayer 5 is going to be the end of it all. I mean, realistically, I'm going to be completely honest. By the time we get to tier 5 Blaze Slayer, they're going to have to make it really, really hard to actually make it a slightly difficult boss. I'm back now at 4:21 a.m. Go back to sleep. Because tier 4 Blaze now is so unbelievably easy and quick. Tier 5 Vamp's still the hardest. Yeah, but that's because there hasn't been any updates to it. since Mounted Top released. How long are kill times now with Blaze? People can get down to like 12, 13 seconds. I've seen a couple 12 to 13 seconds around. Average some of the better players can probably average like 14. They just have to fix Soul Eater. But honestly, Soul Eater's like they keep patching every one tap. They keep going, this one tap. You not having struggles with logging into HYPIXEL? I have been logged in since before the issues began. I haven't had to log out. Best sword for Rev? How about the Shredded? Like they just keep patching the one taps. They never actually fix them. I believe 121 works. Like, Soul Eater has been the cause of so many of these one-taps. But they keep on just, like, fixing a small part of it. 300 tier 5 Vamp, I'm so tired of... Why would you do 300? Bro, what? Nah, you're cooked, man. I'm sorry. I'm guessing out of my budget, it is 63 million coins. Otherwise, a Reaper Falchion is a good option as well. What tier is Crimson better than Necron? Overall, Burning. For damage, I think like Hot 7 or 10 star or something. Burning 7 star for EHP. Yo, Dark Knight. Hello, hello. What army are you running? I am running 3/4 Infernal Crimson with a Crown of Avarice. Hello, Jayhawk. 300 tier 5s is nothing. You're just incorrect. Turned off my power strip as the hype. That's rough, man. You are cooked. 300's a lot. What do you mean? Check my Vamp XP. 300's still a lot. Like, even if you have a lot of them, that doesn't change the fact that 300's a lot. That's like me saying... Oh, wait, I can't check it anyway. That's like me saying that 50,000 blaze kills isn't a lot because I have 93,000. Like, that's still a lot. I bought the Avarice Crown. It's best, right? 100 mil is better than Warden once you have most of your attributes maxed out. How many gifted for 50 million Vamp XP? No. Never happening. I am on 1.8.9. It does more damage than my 10-star Necron. Yeah, yes, as I said, 10-star Crimson... 10-star Hot is better for damage, worse for health. You will die faster. I am ideally not going to do any Vamp at all. 1.8.9 is dead. You'll not be able to join the game if you leave. Yes, yes. I do not plan on leaving anytime soon. Main attributes you're talking about. I haven't maxed almost anything, like RNG. Anything that gives damage, basically. Any of the damage ones are the ones that you want to max for Crown of Avarice. So yeah, if you've maxed almost everything, then yes. Crown will be very good. So it'll be good when I hit 100 mil? Yes, yes, yes. Dropped a match a die? No way! W, man. G. Fucking G. My first watch just about to hit Zombie 9, 920k meter so far. Nice, nice. Hopefully you drop it before full meter. Do you not get the normal amount of XP? I do. Why'd you ask? Oh, Revs. No, Revs, sorry, not Revs. Vampire is much less XP per boss. Because its max tier is 5. So the tier 5 gives you a lot less XP than outside of Rift. Do you have a goal when you want to be 50-minute All Slayers? Not really, to be honest with you. I will be taking breaks throughout to do little, smaller YouTube series or longer YouTube series. So, not really. I do not expect to be able to carry enough motivation to just do it without stopping. Especially not once it gets into E-Man and Sven. Both of which I find E-Man fun. I don't hate Sven. But that being said, at this, like, it's not like I desperately need money, but it's still not gonna be particularly fun to earn basically nothing. Would you do 500k Vampire XP? Probably not. Vampire is my most hated Slayer in the game. Not because I don't like the boss. I think the boss is great. I just hate the fact that it's in the Rift, and I have to leave the Rift every X amount of bosses, and then run back to the Chateau again. And then do a few more bosses, leave the Rift, go run back to the Chateau. I hate it. It is impossible to get into a flow state in Vampire. Every single other Slayer, you can just kind of get into a flow state. I don't have to watch my screen. I can just read my chats, do all of that. Like, for example, Revs. I just wait for the ding of a mini-boss, then I look back at my screen again. Has very serious problems they haven't addressed. I just don't think Vampire should be a Slayer. Don't get me wrong. It's an amazing boss. It's such a good boss. It's such a bad Slayer. Way too small and is way too easy to grieve people. That too, yeah. That is a fair point. Soul of the Alpha Shards. But yeah, it's just not a good Slayer in my opinion. 47,000 coins sell offer. Welcome back, Jacob. Like, I just think that's kind of its main issue, is it's just over-engineered. I like a mechanical boss as much as the next person. No, most people don't like mechanical bosses, actually. I like very mechanical bosses. I just don't think that the way Vampire's made is good for Slayers. It's not a grindable part of the game. Which is the main key factor to make a good Slayer. It has to be continuously grindable. I guess another small thing that I don't like about it is the fact that there's no progression. Like you're gonna max out, you're gonna completely max out your gear as best as it physically can be. Or at least, actually, I guess before Mountaintop existed, you would have maxed out your gear far before you hit Vampire 5. And even now, you'll probably still max your gear before you hit Vamp 5. Milo the Gaming God? Damn, thank you very much for the Prime. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you very, very much. Oh, damn, and goal hit. That's kind of crazy. Thank you. Tell me what a good moneymaker is. Hunting tier 3's rev mini-bosses, hunting tier 5 rev mini-bosses alongside golden ghouls. Same thing for tier 3's, you also hunt the golden ghouls. Tier 3's are more money. I don't know, Venom. Thank you very much for the follow. Hey, wait a minute. I've seen you in other people's chats quite a lot. How you doing? Tier 5 spiders, very good for money. I know there's a bunch of other hunting methods that are around that are extremely good for money. You will have to find them yourself. Obviously, if you have good gear, mining is very good. Whether it's diamond mining, shaft mining, they're very good. Pest farmings also can be pretty damn good. Have you played the Binding of Isaac? I have not. Why do you switch from spiders to rev? Because it's aatrox, and lobbies are going to be cooked. I don't like aatrox because it makes any public lobby just a nightmare to deal with. So I do revs. Can you tell me what to improve? I can't PV people. I'm gonna once again I'm gonna have to give you that back. I can't PV. Hold on a minute. After stream? Yeah, if I can after stream. I mean, I would have to restart my game. Yeah, I'll redeem it. I'll just turn it off. I would have to restart my game to actually make it work again, and I can't do that unless they fully fix the thingy. Alright, where's my PV? There it is. Let me turn that off. W hand. Skycrypt also is currently down. Or at least I can't load it. How to do Tarantula Slayer tier 4 easy and cheap. Full Tarantula armor. Aspect to the dragons works fine. Warped aspect to the void is far better. T-Rex pet works. Enderman pet works. Like 100 magical power, 200 magical power. That's fine. What should the setup be like to make profit? I wouldn't... Oh, wait, to make profit from what? Oh, for revs. As much damage and magic find as you can possibly get. Alongside as much, hunter fortune as you can get. Something along the lines of fiery to infernal crimson is fine. Either a crimson helmet or crown of avarice is very good. I probably, I don't know, 1,000 to 1,200 MP. Golden dragon. Ideally habanero tactics. And then you just hunt all the minis. Scary thing about spider is those small minis. They're not too bad. You get used to them. Guess who's back? A simple blocks fruits YouTuber? How are you doing? Hello! Good. How are you? One minute.